Hey guys, welcome back to the Cross Country Adventurers, our rendition of Curse of the Crimson Thrones. If you were with us last week, you saw the adventurers decided to take the path of least resistance and go in the water. Steve almost drowned. What Crimson, you jumped to the ledge and I described this rickety ledge. You shattered right through into the water, and a shark almost ate the party. We ended with you guys bedraggled on a dock. Everybody's dripping with water. Most of Steve's wounds are closed. Magnolia has expended some of Erastil's holy power channeled through herself to heal the party back up. Crazy start, guys. You guys want to talk about it or get right in?
Listen, at one point I was thinking we could just start this thing over again, but we're still alive. So let's continue.
Yeah, for the listening audience, he definitely private DM me mid session last time. Like, let's just do a restart.
Let's start it over again.
That healing you have, Magnolia, is quite magnificent.
Yeah, Rastal's pretty amazing.
Barely have a wound where I had a dagger thrown at me.
Thanks for that back, by the way. Let's go. Maybe the other way is better.
So which way would you guys like to go now?
Not in the water.
Okay, all right, avoiding the water.
I wholeheartedly agree with this sentiment.
The reek of brine and stink of weak dead fish hangs thickly in the air outside the front doors here. The old double doors in the side of this weather building are tightly closed, with a drooping signpost hanging above. The sign it once displayed is long gone, leaving behind only a single short length of rusted chain. And Crimson rolled me a stealth check in the tower. Oh, you know what? That's one thing we should tell the listening audience, guys. A lot of the characters are using a tower, which they roll their dice into on Fantasy Grounds. They don't know how they're doing. So when they're stealthing, they don't know how stealthy they are. If they get bit and poisoned, they don't know if it's successful. They don't know if they rolled high and they should be okay. So it's just like in the real world. If you were sneaking, you think you're sneaky.
Good idea. Let's sneak up here.
All right, so Drossel and Crimson are sneaking through the darkness. You hear Steve and Magnolia tripping over things and dragging their feet behind you.
Let's make way to the other door.
So you're passing the front door. Ignoring the front door, they're moving around to the side by the loading dock. This 15-foot wide loading dock abuts the side of the building. You see a few partially loaded carts with large tar-caked barrels filled with fish-shaped splotch of red paint on the side. Double doors to the immediate south of the loading dock ramp provide access to the door's interior, while a rickety flight of stairs descends 10 feet to a point just 3 feet over the river's surface, where a simple door provides a secondary entrance.
Crimson looks and sees what he sees.
Okay? You see exactly what I told you, Crimson, and it's very hard for you to see. You guys started this at dusk, and the light is almost completely faded now. Your low light vision is working a bit, Crimson, just because there are a few boats in the river and establishments with lanterns out, which is providing you a little bit of light. Drossel and Magnolia, you can still see in the darkness, but you're on the grayscale now instead of color.
I'm navigating by this wall/railing here.
Okay?
Let's go this way. Below we go.
Crimson leads the way down the flight of stairs, it looks like.
You see, I'm real antsy about the stairs now. I'm taking it real slow down them, making sure they're stable before I put more weight on them.
You see Crimson put his ear to the door.
You hear splashes and kind of splooshes in the water. You hear occasionally coming through the door. It's like a loud, high-pitched giggle. And yeah, other than sloshing, it sounds like there's a noise as well occasionally. You hear a couple complaints in high-pitched voices.
Is the door locked?
Do you try it? And if so, do you want to roll me a stealth check or just try it?
I want to do stealth.
So you very quietly jiggle the lock and you find out that it is in fact locked. Does anyone have disable device? Or a battering ram?
Yeah, I
Alright.
do.
Crimson slips some kind of tool out from his pouch, and he fiddles with the lock for just a few seconds, 3-4 seconds, and the door is unlocked. You
I
gotta open
look
the
at
door.
each of my companions and I go,
Hey, you can't roll disable device untrained, Gary. You have to have some points in it.
Uh,
For future reference. Your first level, so
you're right.
I say, this way. The door is unlocked.
All right. So you take that first step to the room, right? And stop there, please. Drop and stay behind him, buddy. He stepped into the room. All right, go ahead and roll me initiative, and I'll read you what you see in the room. Magnolia, you gotta take those kind of what? It's teetering. All right, the floor here is thick with river water, bits of seaweed, and fish blood. The air is thick with the accompanying scents. Like it's like a blow. You know when you get that strong fishy smell? Wooden catways to the north and south allow access between the western parts of the fishery and this room, which is 10 feet lower. A wide opening in the floor to the south allows direct access to a sloppy, muddy water of the Jagerain River, a further 3 feet down. While to the northwest stands an immense 8-foot-tall wooden vat, its sides caked with waterproofed with tar. Inside is a foul-looking mixture of chum, river water, and who knows what else. To the east are stacked many barrels and crates, each with a fish painted on it, just like the ones in the wagons above. Over a dozen small hammocks hang from under the catwalks, each with its own ratty blanket and pillow. You see there's 5 orphans in the room, and you see there's a half-orc brute who giggles in the corner. He's like, You see he's lost one eye, and he's got angry puckered scars across his face where it looks like an octopus grabbed his head at some point. And when you come in, his free action, he's like, "Intruders!" And Giggles goes at the top of the order. Free action, he's going to drop his little whip he uses to beat the children. And he's going to fire at Crimson with his crossbow. An arrow plunges itself in the wall next to you, Crimson. And he yells at all the children, "Get them! Or I'll tell the boss and he'll feed you to the alligator." I like when they squirm. Crimson, it's your turn.
I am going to pull a dagger and wait, and I'll move 5 feet.
Okay, you pull a dagger and step forward 5 feet. Magnolia, what are you doing?
Can I walk in the room and shoot the guy?
Sure. So you walk into the room past Drossel. Are you going to stay in the doorway or are you going to move past?
I'm gonna move past.
Okay. And these stairs go up if you want to start ascending.
Like up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember those? So those walkways go 10 feet above to the rest of the structure. You can see a door there at the top. Thanks, Dave. Alright, she levels the holy weapon of Erastil and fires an arrow back at the Giggler, and it slams into the wall next to him. He's like, missed me. Gadrin's lambs. Well, they've been ordered to kill you. This one looks hesitantly at Crimson and swings a pitchfork at him. It's been using it to mill the fish slop around, and it misses badly. This one gets into place, and it just kind of levels its pitchfork but doesn't attack. It's like almost like you see a guy ready for a charge. He puts his pitchfork down to the ground. He's like, I'll get you if you come closer. And you can see this poor kid's cheekbones pointed out. You don't know when he's had his last meal. This kid takes cover behind the water trough there. This one goes shoulder to shoulder with what you think is his brother, Drossel.
All right. I am going to study target on Giggles.
Okay, so that's a move action for you. For those listening,
And-
he's a Drossel is a stalker, right? No, Slayer, excuse me.
Slayer.
So he has an ability called Studied Target, which at this level, if he focuses on his target, he gives him a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
And I am done.
So you're just doing the one movement action then?
Just the weapon. Yeah, because I'm gonna come in with my 2-weapon.
Okay. Well,
Because I've used my move action, so I can't go inside the door now.
you can always do 2 move actions instead of a standard. Remember?
Oh, that's
Some
right.
audience, sometimes Carrie forgets because he started out like I did in a previous edition. In Pathfinder, you get every turn a movement action, a standard action, and you can take any number of free actions. You can also take 1 swift action.
All right.
However, if you take a
So
swift action, you can't take a like attack of opportunity and things. It takes the place of that. Oh, am I wrong? If you take an attack of opportunity, you can't take a swift action on the next turn?
Those are different. Swift actions are different. Attacks of opportunity are immediate actions.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's a rule, and now I have to look it up if we're disagreeing. But I think if you take one or the other, you can't take. I think it's if you take the attack of opportunity, you can't take a swift on your next turn. It covers that slot. I'll double check before we get to that, though. It doesn't matter. Okay, so Drossel actually. Sorry, Dave and I were having an argument there. Drossel moves forward, and you can draw a weapon as part of a move action. So I assume you pulled your weapon out, Drossel.
yeah, I pull out my both my weapons, my scimitar and my Kirky. Oh, kukri.
Maybe you named your kukri Kooky. All right, Steve, what are you doing?
As I'm coming down the stairs, I'm going to pull out my bow.
Okay.
And I'm going to join Magnolia in the volley against Giggles.
Give yourself a -2 shooting through all that soft cover. Your friend's right in front of you there, clogging up the entryway.
Okay. It's going to be a -1 because I have point blank shot. Only take the top one.
Nice. All right, you hit.
I send an arrow sailing through the air.
It plunges into Giggle's side, and instead of the normal exclamation of boom you expect to hear, he's just like he just goes into uncontrollable peals of laughter.
This one's creepy.
All right. Success. Okay. He charges at you, bowling one of the small children out of his way, knocking the weapon from his hand and knocking the poor kid prone. He knees him right in the back of the head as he charges toward Drossel. This is a Pathfinder charge because he didn't have a straight action. But he just charges up there and he flings at you with his flail. He pulls a flail in route from his belt. Oh, I almost got a 20. Miss. Crimson.
Right. Look at the lamb, I say. Move out of my way or die.
He looks fearful of you. He looks fearful of Giggles. If you want to roll me an intimidate check, if you get over what Giggles rolled, he'll think about it. All right, you fail to scare the child away. He's right there sandwiched in between you and Giggles. And Giggles, as you can tell from these children, has been beating him for months. Maybe years.
Crimson tosses a dagger at Giggles.
Okay. Right over Drossel's shoulder. Crit, crit, crit! You rolled a natural 20. That's a critical hit. For 2 damage.
I pull another dagger as a move action.
Alright, so you launch that dagger into him. He just that's it? Oops, sorry, Magnolia.
I'm gonna try to shoot my longbow at him again.
Okay.
Hoping
And
the
you're up
last-
above everyone. Do you have you don't have precise shot though when he's in a fight with him. So she's taking a -4 penalty to that and she misses. Her arrow sails over his head and lands on the wall. Did you want to take a 5-foot step up the stairs so that the other archer can also get up there?
Yep.
All right. This lamb with Giggles right next to him. He feels compelled to attack Drossel. Oh, critically hit. And he just stabs you right above the knee, Drossel. So, okay, you pointed a good point. Sorry, Aragon sent me a whisper in the game. You can do that to the DM. He took a -4 for his dagger being thrown because his target is in melee and he doesn't have a precise shot, so he did that correctly. And he also pointed out that since he's doing ranged attacks in melee, Lamb's Lamb number 2 should have gotten an attack of opportunity, and he's correct. I was role playing that, however, Aragon. So make me a perception check, since you pointed it out. Okay, you don't know. He only rolled a 10. So for the listening audience, though, the lamb did not want to take the attack of opportunity. They are scared of Giggles, but in their heart of hearts, they hope someone kills him so they can escape. All right, this one's going to stab at Drossel. Well, he's in close range, so he drops his pitchfork, pulls what you could, call a dagger. It's this pitiful contraption. It's more like a prison shiv. This kid that was knocked prone stands up and wipes his face off. This one continues to hide. This one, he's the other kid's brother, so he helps him up. Drossel, what are you doing?
All right. I am attacking Giggles. I have a studied target. So my first attack is with my scimitar.
You already put your negatives into your attack with 2 weapons?
That's a now with the 2 weapon. The first one's a -2. Is that right?
Let's see. It should say right in your feet.
Scimitar and Kukri. It should be each weapon should be taking a -2 because the
because
Kukri is a small
your offhand and your dexterity is above. Yep, it's a 16. So yeah, each weapon you should get a -2 for each weapon carry.
Gotcha. That's why I was. Okay, -2 for the first attack. Oh!
We'll roll those percentiles as he rolls a critical miss again. Wasn't it you last time?
Yep.
Yep.
42. All right. With this, you try to stab at him with the scimitar, and he gets tangled up in the chain of his flail. He wrenches it from your hands, and your scimitar flies behind him. But you can go ahead and make your second attack.
All right. And with the Kukri, -2.
So you still take the -2 this turn, but next turn you'll get a full attack with the Kukri because you don't have a second weapon. Oh, 20!
And
So if you
not
pull
targeted.
that thing out of your hand, go ahead and target him, though, Drossel.
Oh, damn it.
That's all right. The 20 is still good. You rolled a natural 20.
Right.
All right, so you sweep it with your Kukri. He's distracted, pulling your scimitar out. He left himself open. Go ahead and roll that damage. You know what? I'm going to roll some percentiles.
What did I?
Roll it
Alright.
again?
You know, 4 damage with your Kukri, but you slashed him in the neck, and he starts to bleed. Steve, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step up into this empty space.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and fire down on the Giggles.
Onto the stairs, so he can see above his companions. He's got precise shot, so now that he's not taking a -2 to shoot through people, he's not taking any ranged penalties.
I'm actually getting a slight bonus because I have point blank shot and he's really close.
And you still miss Giggles terribly.
Yep.
All right, Giggles swings his flail at Drossel. And hits. Slamming Drossel in the shoulder for 4 damage. Carrie, go ahead and roll me a 1d6 so I can do his bleed damage, please.
Gotcha.
All right, he bleeds for 1 additional damage. And he pulls a potion out from his belt. Crimson, your turn.
Crimson will throw another dagger at this Giggles.
Okay? Oh, and it misses.
I'll pull 2 daggers.
Okay? Magnolia.
-2, yeah.
No.
Nope.
Oh, wait. So you're shooting into a melee, which is a -4. Yeah, so -4. Because you don't have precise shot, even though you're up on the stairs.
Yeah. Hopefully Arastal's with me on this one.
Oh, no. Damn, she rolled a 19, but because of the -3 she's getting from her overall multiplier, it clatters off Giggle's armor. Which I suppose that's as good a time any to say. Oh, you know what? I didn't send you guys a picture of Giggles, did I? Giggles is wearing some hide armor there. And Drossel, what are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna do full attack on this guy with my kukri.
Alright, well, that's still only one attack at this level, bud.
Right. -2.
And you swipe it, and he just blocks with his blade.
And
I'm gonna kill you and feed you to Master's dog. You say anything back to him?
I say, yeah, right.
Alright, Steve, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and fire an arrow into Giggles.
Okay, you're gonna try to fire an arrow, and you're up there on the stairs. So, and you have precise shots, you don't take any negatives. Firing down on him. Oh, you know what? My Pathfinder rules, you and Steve should actually get a +1 Magnolia, because you're shooting down at a target. So next time you can only take a -3 instead of -4.
Oh,
Are we both getting that, or is it just that she's further up?
Yeah, you're shooting down on an opponent, so you're getting a +1. Sorry, I thought you both heard me. Hit! Plunges an arrow to the giggler. And the arrow doesn't stick in, it just scrapes his arm as it passes by and buries in the floor.
Hard to get a shot from this angle.
Giggler tries to Drossel. He misses. You dodge backwards. The flail passes within an inch of your face, Drossel. And roll me a d6 as Giggles continues to bleed.
Alrighty.
Ooh, 4 damage. Blood just flows down from that wound. And he'll pop that potion that he pulled out last turn. And you know that some of his wounds close up.
Crimson wants to move onto these crates over here
Okay?
and then move over this way.
Oh, okay. So that's a weird... And it's all broken crates that Crimson wants to move through. Make me an
Yes.
acrobatics check, Crimson. He's going to try to dance from broken crate to broken barrel to get into a flanking position behind the giggler. And I assume trying to avoid an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Doesn't like attacks of opportunity. Let him roll
So in
that check.
Pathfinder, if you have light armor and you roll an acrobatics check higher than their CMD, you can move without getting an attack of opportunity. However, unfortunately, Crimson rolled a 1. So he stumbles on these crates as one of them collapses. He's going to fall down next to Giggles. And roll me those sweet percentiles so we can see how bad your critical was. Oh, 92! Giggles is going to swing at the prone Crimson. If he hits, it's going to be a critical hit. Oof.
Today is not our day.
We untarget Drossel. Here we go. The flail comes down. Right for Crimson's head. He moves his head in the last minute and shatters a box next to him, sending fragments all over. But Crimson's got his eye closed and doesn't get penetrated. Magnolia.
I'm gonna try shooting at him again.
Alright. So just the -3 this time.
Yup.
Oh, but you know, you're really distracted by Crimson falling next to him, shattering through those boxes. It reminds you of when he shattered through the stairway and fell in the water.
Yeah.
Drossel.
All right. Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and do my attack on him. -2.
No. Have to subtract 2 if you're attacking with one weapon.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't subtract. Right.
Yeah, don't subtract. You only got the one weapon now.
Right. All right.
Oh, critical threat. Not confirmed. Just a regular hit. Ooh, you hack deep into his gut with the kukri, though.
And I am returned.
Steve.
Hoping there's less. Hoping now that Crimson's moved, there's less in my way. I'm gonna line up my shot this time. I clicked the wrong thing.
Hit. And your arrow plunges right into the side of his neck, and he hits the building, and he's like laying right on top of Crimson now, just bleeding all over him, unconscious but not dead. It looks like. Is that your turn?
Yes.
A door you didn't notice last time, and I'll reveal part of the map here as This guy crept the door open last time. Nobody rolled me a perception. A yapping dog comes running into the room. And it just looks like an angry, nasty cur. It runs all the way up to Crimson and attempts to bite him. And you can see the children get noticeably scared when this dog comes in. It is terrifying.
It's still hidden.
Oh. There. Now you see the dog come into the room. And it misses Crimson. You see Yargan Balko step into the room. For you guys, I'm going to send you a picture. And he just looks like an older, greasy man. He's got affluent clothes, though. Like, he tries to mingle with polite society. But he kind of looks like Wormtail from the Harry Potter series.
Nah.
Not even in the beginning, like in the end of the series when he was looking rough. Like Voldemort was mistreating him. Alright, so he steps out. And he is going to try... He's got this wand out. I need to make a use magic device. Check. Which he succeeds at. Pretty much the same check here. But this is a touch attack. He hits you, Drossel, for 2 acid damage. As a little blob of acid just hits you and burns. And he's like, ha! Good. Actually, they switched initiative orders. You see Giggles continue to bleed. Crimson, your turn. You have
Crimson's
this
gonna move
mangy
in.
cur of a dog all up in your face.
He wants to use acrobatics to move to this square here.
So you have to use acrobatics to stand up first.
Yes.
All right. So you see Crimson like flip to his feet and take a 5-foot step back away from the angry dog, and the dog doesn't notice in time, so he doesn't get a bite off. Roll 17 acrobatics, and the dog's CMD is not high enough.
Can I throw a dagger at it?
Yep.
Can you take the prone condition off?
I guess. Here you go, bud. 2 daggers, or you hit the wrong button? Oh, okay. Alright, so dagger goes flipping by the dog and lands in the stairway. Magnolia.
And I'm trying to shoot the dog.
Okay. You also have the guy on the catwalk. Actually, well, you don't get a negative for either one of them because he stepped away from the dog.
Okay.
So now you get a +1 to shoot at the dog because it's below you.
Hey,
Hit.
look!
Oh, and the dog goes down. Your one arrow sinks deep into its side. And it's like, "Ah!" It just falls to the ground. And all the children look noticeably relieved.
Alright.
Giggler is down. This kid's going to move over here. He keeps his pitchfork out. And the guy up there is like, what are you doing? Get back in the fight. Roll a intimidate check because he sees it. Oh, and he scares the shit. The kids hear his voice, and you can see all of them like throw up their face, and you even see a few acid burn scars on some of the kids. So they get back into the fight. This one attempts to stab Drossel. It misses. This one's going to move forward and try to stab Drossel. This one will move forward. It's more scared of him than of you guys. This one is the one that the Giggler ran over. And he doesn't care who's watching. He's going to try to plunge his dagger into the Giggler. And he plunges it in. His little prison shiv doesn't penetrate the hide armor. Drossel.
Alright. Where is my scimitar from me?
I will go into drawing. So your scimitar clattered over here on the stairs.
On the
Oh,
stairs
you-
over there?
You remember?
Okay.
Options, and then at the very top there's color.
Yeah.
Options. I don't see that.
Should be like a black orb.
Oh, I see it. Yep, you're right. We'll go with that.
All right.
Oh, of course it's. There we go. Now I'm in orange. You can see me clear on the map. It's over there on the stairs, Carrie. There's a
Okay.
bunch of lambs, and there's a dead Giggles, or at least an unconscious Giggles, and a dying dog in between you and that.
All right.
You gotta hit
I'm going to move. I'm going to step on top of
Giggles.
Giggles.
Okay.
And, well, wait. Shift. Let's see. Okay.
All right. Well, the lambs are going to take attacks of opportunity on you as you pass by them.
Well, I'm trying to get to that lamb 4.
Okay.
So are you just stepping forwards?
Yeah, I was just stepping on top of Giggles, but I'm trying to untarget Giggles.
I got you.
All right. Can you untarget him for me? Because it's not letting me do it.
There you go.
All right, thank you. All right, I am gonna target 4.
If you don't want to murder the children, you can take a -4 to deal non-lethal damage.
Dave, your mic sounds weird. See if you can move it or something. What Dave said, though, is true. You can roll any attack at a -4, any melee attack anyway, at a -4 penalty, and that'll allow you to do non-lethal damage. So you're like smacking them with the butt. So you're not, if you don't want to kill the children.
All right, so I'll take the -4, -4, and
Miss.
I'm
All right. Steve, what are you doing?
Looking up at this man on the balcony. Are you another one of Lamb's henchmen?
I'm Lamb's oldest and dearest friend, little boy. Who might you be?
The one who would sink an arrow through your heart.
You are to strike me! As his arrow, like, barely nicks him on the shoulder. You'll fucking pay for that! And he sees you, Steve, and he does a ranged touch attack, which I don't have built. But that hits.
That works.
Right. Alright, we both played an alchemist before, and they have his acid, but it's not built. What would a 3rd level alchemist's acid be? Just the 1d6? 2d6? Okay. Hits you with acid, Steve, for 8 damage, and you guys just watch part of Steve's face melt away. It looks like some of these older celebrities that get really bad plastic surgery. He's just like,
Ugh.
that will teach you to assault me. Now kill them, children, or I will splash you next. Crimson, what are you doing?
Crimson reaches down by Giggles and slits his throat.
Right, you end Giggles, slitting his throat.
And I say, little kids, I have no qualms about killing you next. Leave this place.
All right, so you're trying to be intimidating. You just slit Giggles' throat. Go ahead and roll me that check, too. It's going to be an opposed check because Yargan rolled one last turn, remember? You slit his throat, and as you're trying to deliver this speech for the audience, you rolled a critical miss. You're like, leave this place. He hits that vein, and the last bit of blood from Giggles squirts into his mouth, and he's like, leave this place, or and it just fucks up his speech.
Very
nice.
well. I believe that's my full round action.
All right, move up next to the dead dog.
Going to shoot at Yargan.
Okay.
I get my +1?
No, you were on the same level as him. So you're on 2 opposite stairways. You guys remember at the beginning of the room I said it goes around the east and the west?
Okay.
He's up on the other stairways, but he's the same height as you. Miss, bearing an arrow right in the wall next to him. And he's like, you dare! I will punish you if I have punished him.
Quick question. He's 2nd or 3rd level? So that does change the damage. I didn't hear the first one. Okay, yeah, that is 2d6.
This guy's going to move up and attack Crimson, one of the lambs. Oh, critical threat. He like falls into him. Does not confirm, but the dagger pricks your side. And like I said, these are more like prison shivs. Don't think footlong dagger. It's like, you know, a little 6-inch thing wielded by a anorexic, you know, 8 to 12-year-old. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're doing their best to threaten. This little kid takes a 5-foot step now that Drossel's swinging at his friend, and he's like, "Leave Johnny alone!" He'll get a +2 modifier for flanking as he tries to stab Drossel and misses. Drossel, you see him like poke the back of your cloak, but no damage. This one swings at you as well with its prison shank. This one attacks you with flanking. "You're just like the Giggler!" And he hits you, poking you in the front of the leg for another damage. It's like a bad prison scene where all the inmates attack the one guard and they're all shivving him over and over. Except for like the smallest, weakest prisoners ever. Drossel, you're getting small shivs plunged in you from all angles.
All right. So,
Ooh, for those of you that don't know, Drossel's taken 11 of his 12 hit points, so he's hurting.
I am going to attack 4 again.
Are you doing it non-lethally or lethally?
Lethally.
Oh,
He said, "I'm done playing around with you fools."
I have no qualms now. None.
Oh,
no.
no. Not confirmed. Slashes this poor orphan's face, making a deep gouge from his, like, the corner of his eye all the way to his chin. And the kid's like, "Ah!" And he's like, "Johnny!"
I yell out at them all. You guys will be next.
Right,
You guys are heartless monsters.
You just want to slaughter all the children.
You guys are heartless monsters. Now I know why they compel you.
Peaceful town music, and you're over here slaughtering children. Let me change this to something else.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I'm gonna keep firing at arrogant bastard over there.
All right, so Steve, looking out of his, acid-smeared eyes, levels an arrow at Yargan and actually hits him. This one plants into his leg, and Yargan's like, "You dare, boy! I will teach you manners!" And he pulls another vial of acid. Your touch armor class is 16, okay.
Steve will now be known as Pizza the Hut.
Right? Burns you for 3 damage, Steve, and you're barely up. He hits your chest and it just burns through your armor. It's like that scene in Aliens where he shoots the shotgun and the alien's acid hits him. It's like burning the armor, burning your skin. You're just like, "Ah!" And he's like, "You will learn. Children, when he dies, clean up the goo." Crimson, it's your turn. Do you want to slaughter children as well?
I'd love to stay and play nice with you, but there's a bigger threat. And I'm gonna tumble past.
Let's see. Your tumbles haven't been that great lately. Oh! But this time you effortlessly leap over this child's head. And now any turn that you've done a move action or an acrobatics, you only move half as far. Does that make sense? So you can, instead of moving like a double move right now would be 30 feet. You know what? Let's nerf it. Let's be cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get there. Flip your dagger, man.
Yeah, baby.
Critical misses and everything. Let's let you do something cool. Oh, it hits. You sprint up the stairs. When you get level with him, you're like 20 feet away. You flick a dagger at him and it plants itself. Roll that sweet, sweet damage. Oh, right in his gut for 2 damage. And he's like, "Oh, I see we have another boy who needs discipline."
You'll be tasting my knives tonight.
You plunge another arrow to the wall next to him. Let's hear one of them Southern girl swear words or something.
Mother.
All right, the lambs got away. You'll pay for what you did to Johnny. This one tries to shank you, Drossel, and misses. This one attacks you with flanking. Misses. Number 3 attacks you. Ooh. Listening audience, critical. It goes
Miss.
to attack you, brings its shiv back hard, Elbows number 5 in the eye, who's blinded now for 2 rounds. He's clenching his eye in pain, like, ah! 4, however, is just fine. He attacks you with flanking and misses. Your armor stopping all these blows. 5 cries and continues to hold his eye. It's your turn, Drossel.
Does number 4 get bleed damage just right now?
No, that was just from your critical, bud.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Same thing. I'm gonna go after 4 again. I'm like, you guys must leave. I will kill you all.
And these, ladies and gentlemen, are their heroes. That's a critical threat. Critical
Oh my
hit.
god!
All right. He brings his kukri down and literally chops this poor child's head in half. And it just splits like a canoe. The kid's brains go on the floor, and all the other children are like, oh my god, Johnny! Do you want to roll me an intimidate, Drossel, or do you want to just continue to slaughter your way through the children?
Actually, I will do an intimidate. Let's see here.
I gotta say, last time you guys had a rough start, I've also never seen a group choose the slaughter the children method. All right, he tries to intimidate the children, and they think about breaking for a minute, but with Yargan right there, and you can see the burn scars in these poor children. They don't break, their morale holds. Steve, what are we doing?
You'll die for throwing those vials. I'm gonna keep shooting at him. And miss this time.
You're in so much pain, you pull that string back, you let your arrow fly, and hits the railing in front of him. You stupid boy! You stupid boy! I'll come back to you, though. It seems there's another in need of discipline. Against your touch armor class. Alright, is your touch armor class a 16?
14.
So I can just pull your sheet. Oh, so that's a hit. Oh wait, I'm looking at Drossel's sheet. Suppose I should look at the right sheet. 14, so he hits you. He throws a vial of acid that explodes on you for 9 damage. Crimson's hit with this thing and he is punch drunk. So in Pathfinder, when you're disabled, you can only do single actions, and we described it as punch drunk. You're like that boxer that's hit, and you're barely there, but you're like relying on reflex to kind of keep your feet and throw punches back. And he's like, ha! Boy, go chum something. Make yourself useful. Like these other children. Crimson, you get 1 action. Oh, he throws a dagger. He tries to... It's almost a critical threat, but it's not confirmed. Go ahead and roll that damage. He throws it, but he's so woozy. The dagger spins, and he hits him with the pommel right in the forehead. And Yargan's like, you dickhead! And he deals 1 non-lethal damage.
I'm gonna try to shoot him again.
Okay. You miss. You're distracted by Drossel slaughtering children. I killed Johnny, you bastard! He steps into a flanking position and tries to stab you. And succeeds. And you see Drossel go staggered. He's punch drunk. These children are stabbing at him to and fro. This one's flanking on the other side, getting a +2.
Not cheering for the children. Get him. Get him.
Number 5 is still holding his eye and he's crying. You think the other kid might have broken his nose when he accidentally hit him with the elbow. Alright, Child Slayer. You get 1 action because you're also fucked up. What are you going to do?
I am gonna...
You as lamb number 1 if you want to continue to slaughter the children.
I am going after number 5.
Wow.
The one that got whacked in the eye?
Yep.
Hold on, let me add flat-footed to it. He can't even see this coming, the poor bastard. Alright, go ahead, Child Slayer.
All right.
Percentiles. Critical miss, ladies and gentlemen. The gods have smote thee for attacking children. Alright. You lunge out after this guy, right? And you completely miss, leaving yourself wide open to attacks of opportunity from the children. They try to bring down the Child Slayer. Miss. Critical threat. Just a hit. Oh, and he goes down. Hold on, let me add prone to you. They're going to keep stabbing you. They're Tormentor. And you guys can't see this at home, but Aragon is cheering the children on and dancing as they stab his gun. Kid trips your body though, and his dagger goes flying as he also goes prone. This one is still blinded, so he can't see. He swings out, and as the other kid trips, he cuts the other kid's arm.
The domino effect.
Yep. Steve, it's your turn. You see this madness breaking crates. You see Drossel go down. The children accidentally cut each other. It's just madness down there on the floor. But they're
see
still
Drossel.
Yargan.
I see Drossel go down and I nod in appreciation. And then I'm going to continue shooting at Yargan.
Yeah, this went together very long. So, your first, this is your first real introduction to the group. So far, Drossel has saved some people from drowning, but then he's went and slaughtered children. So, not sure what kind of first impression that is there. He levels his light crossbow at Crimson, and he's like, "Time to finish you, boy." Oh, and hits. Boom! Hits him right in the chest, and he falls flat on his back on the catwalk. On the catwalk. And you see Crimson bleeding, and his blood's dripping down through the catwalk.
Is there a spot I can get to where I can channel without
There.
hitting Yargan?
Yep, right there. You're going to heal all the children, though.
I don't know where.
Okay, so make sure you target them and target Drossel if you... Oh, yeah, you have to, because you don't have selective channel.
I get missing Drossel.
Otherwise, she would not select Drossel. Not him. Not that guy.
Yeah, not today, buddy. Like, Arassel doesn't love hurting children, and I was one of these children once, so let's see. Arassel don't like you.
Damn. The one. Aye.
You're not bleeding.
That is true. That is true.
Arassel gave you just the tiniest blessing he can muster.
Oh!
But the children, though, that could mean something.
All right. So let's see. With your channel, did that bring you conscious, Aragon? No, you're still out. Oh, it's just channel 1. Sorry. I saw the dice roll and thought you got a 6. All right, but it did stop everybody's bleeding. This other door opens, and you see several more children come out. This guy runs up to you, Steve, this kid, and he's like, "Mister, what's going on?" And he grabs at your coat. What'd you say, Steve?
If they're supposed to be like on the map, they're hidden.
Actually, sorry. So we're at the top of the order with the the bottom of the order, excuse me. Lambs. Did Drossel come awake with that? He did. So this one, seeing Drossel's awake, it's going to try to plunge a dagger into him. "You monster! You killed Johnny!" And he plunges a blade into you, and you go unconscious again. This one looks at Magnolia, and it turns its blade to you, but it just sits there. After it felt the healing energy, it doesn't want to stab you. It stands there ready to defend himself. As does 3, and with 5, he can finally see, and he kicks Drossel in the face. He's like, "Bastard!" But he doesn't plunge his dagger into him. These children run out. Put them on the catwalk here. You're unconscious, and he actually does look like a child. Need you to calm down over there. You just got a different picture because he's lead boy. Oh wait, you are conscious. They just thought you were unconscious because you're covered in blood. Technically, you are just disabled, Drossel.
Uh-huh.
You're prone.
What?
What are you gonna do? You're standing there.
I'm gonna lay there and pretend that I'm out.
Okay, so you're gonna play possum. Got it. Steve, what are you doing?
Go back in the room, children. And then I'm gonna keep shooting at Jurgen.
Are you going to try to tell him that like nicely? Like basically, are you going to roll me a diplomacy check and try to change your attitude, or are you going to be like, get back in the room, children, and try to roll me an intimidate check?
That is very much an intimidate check.
Okay.
Because I do not have time to play with them.
And you growl at the children. You notice their eyes widen in fear. Go ahead. Before you roll damage, this child takes an attack of opportunity on you. You see a hidden kukri come from beneath his belt, and you realize too late that it's no child. He would have been attacking your flat-footed. Does a 14 hit you flat-footed?
Nope, misses by 1.
Oh, man. Oh, wait. Is his hatred against humans? Hold on. Let me see if I get some hatred. You know, it doesn't say, so I'm not going to assume. But you realize this is Hookshanks, and he is a gnome. He had a disguise on, so unless you rolled me a perception check before he attacked, you would think he was another child. Go ahead and roll. Did you already roll? You hit, so roll your damage.
That guy, he's way too buff for a child.
Well, you couldn't tell that he's a gnome, so he's small and he's got the cloak on. Well, Aragon, use your imagination. All right, and Aragon Crimson is down. He will fire back at Steve. He'll load his crossbow. I shall discipline thee! And Steve, it hits your armor but clatters off. Crimson is unconscious. Magnolia.
Fuck.
Magnolia is now down on the ground floor, surrounded by lambs who aren't attacking her. She's got Crimson at her feet. Steve is standing at the bottom of the stairs, and there's children taking up all the stairs, led by the gnome Hookshanks.
Can I shoot at Hookshanks?
You can. He is in melee, so you'll take a -4.
Then I will shoot at Jorgen.
Okay. So you swing your bow over Rastal.
Yay!
You notice both these children by you could take attacks of opportunity, but both of them choose not to. And as Jorgen's talking about, disciplining Steve, your arrow strikes him in the throat and pins him to the wall, and he falls dead. Or kind of lays there dead, I suppose. Pinned into the wall. Hookshanks will try to kill Steve. Hits with the kukri. Chopping at his leg, and Steve goes unconscious.
I'm gonna pick this time to use the never stop shooting thing,
Okay?
so I can stay standing.
Yep, you stay up. Steve has his basic trait he picked is never stop shooting. So even when he's supposed to be unconscious, he will just keep firing arrows until actually dead. Alright, well this guy thinks Drossel's dead. He's going to stay poised over Drossel. So if Drossel does get up, he's going to plunge his blade into him. This one's going to take a 5-foot step back away from you. He sees that Jorgen is now dead. So the children are trying to kind of leave the fight. You intimidated this kid, so he goes to move away. And the Hookshanks is going to take an attack of opportunity against him as he leaves that threatened square. And misses. So all these children run back into the room they were in. They're like, ah! So are you doing anything? You can still see when you peek your eyes open, you can see 2 pairs of kids' feet still by your face.
How long am I staggered for?
Until you get some healing, buddy.
Till I
Or an hour or so when you're.
Yeah, when your dual damage will wear off in an hour.
It's a -2 to attacks when you're staggered.
No. But because you're prone, it's a -4 to fight off your back, but it's already built in, so you don't add anything.
All right, so -4.
Yep.
-4.
It's already built in. You don't have to do
Hey,
anything.
Carrie, don't put the -4 in there. It's already built in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, guys, so if you're listening and use Fantasy Grounds, if you put a prone condition on a character, it builds in the negatives to their armor class and the negatives to their attack.
All right, targets.
In the benefits to their armor class.
That's true against range attacks. You swing out at this child who's... I said he held his action last turn. He realizes you're conscious and he tries to stab you with his dagger. He also misses, however. Steve, oh, you're unconscious.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not unconscious.
And
Go
I
ahead.
shouldn't be bleeding. because of the thing.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Does it say
it
that?
acts as the Die Hard feat, so I don't take any more bleeding
Okay.
damage right now.
I'll put you back at negative. At stable for this speed. Next time, make yourself an effect, please, so you can just add stable, so we don't slow down the game.
I'm gonna look at this guy, knock an arrow onto my bow, and just loose a shot right in his face.
Okay. I'm gonna see if he has combat reflexes,
Because I can't move,
and he is not.
and I miss. I'm not used to firing at this close of distance.
Yeah, you gotta get Drossel up here. He's used to killing children, so a 3-foot-tall gnome isn't a big deal. All right, Magnolia, it's your turn.
Alright, I am going to shoot at Hookshanks. What?
Nothing.
What?
You take. Let's see. So he's in melee, so you're gonna take a -4 to shoot at him, though. But you just killed the other guy, so you might get him.
No, it's
Uh-huh.
okay. Move this way and I'm gonna channel everyone over here.
Okay. Are you including Steve?
I can't. If I get Steve, I'm gonna get Hookshanks.
Well, you have to. They're within 25 and 30 feet.
If I move this way,
Ironically,
Hookshanks
right
isn't.
there.
gets everybody.
Yep, minus Hookshanks, yeah. You're just far enough from him. Alright, so she passes the children. She's been healing them, so they don't take a strike against her. Then she channels Erastil's holy power into everyone. Wounds close up. People stop bleeding, although it only did 1 damage. Or one damage. One health. Alright. he
That stops the bleeding and the dying.
I'm sorry?
That stops the dying process.
Sure. Hookshanks will try to slash up at you. Oh, it hits. Chopping
Oof.
back into your leg, Steve, for 2 damage. Let's see. This one, you know what? He hates you. He's gonna plunge his dagger into you, Drossel. You killed Steve! Or Johnny! I'm Steve! Fuck, you killed Johnny!
I'm
Stab you
Steve!
for 1 damage.
I think his name is Steve-O.
These ones continue to run out of the battle. These 4 hide in this room. Drossel, it's your turn.
All right. I stand up.
Okay, that provokes attacks of opportunity from these 2.
Stab him more. Stab him more.
Miss. And hit.
Oh, good night.
You stand up and you are staggered. So you're once again punch drunk. But you did that before you were staggered, so you still get 1 action right now. You
Can I
go
take
move-
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back
And that's it, though.
right there.
Okay. Steve, what are you doing?
Only thing I can do at this point. I'm gonna keep shooting.
All right. As you shoot, he takes an attack of opportunity and chops at you
Yep.
and misses.
I miss as well.
And you miss. You right over his tiny head. You didn't put stable on yourself.
I had it on myself. I can fix it.
Yeah, give yourself that 1 back. Crimson, you're still unconscious. Magnolia.
What are we feeling on the channel?
Okay, she once again calls on Erastil to heal everyone. And heals everybody for 4 this time. Alright. Crimson, your eyes flutter open. You have 1 hit point. You're laying on the stairs. You look up, and the first thing you see is the dead body of the rat face looking guy pinned to the wall by an arrow. What do you do? You are
Good
prone, by
odds.
the way.
I stand up.
Okay.
I go over here. 5. It's half a movement to stand up, right?
Yep.
Okay, go 5, 10, 50. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go here.
You see fighting this little halfling guy, and you don't know what's holding Steve up. He's got so many cuts and wounds on him. He looks like he should have fallen, but he's still just like automatically grabbing arrows and firing them down at this guy.
Can I pick up a couple? I need to pick up a couple of my daggers from the ground.
Okay. And you would
No,
throw
they
some
might-
at the alchemist?
Yeah, I'll pick up. I don't know how many can I pick up before end of my turn.
I think you only threw one at the alchemist. Yeah, you only threw one at the alchemist.
I threw two. I hit one, missed the other one.
No, the other one I thought you threw at Giggles. Pretty sure.
Sure. I'll pick up one.
So I
Then.
knew you threw at least 2 at Giggles.
Yeah. I know you,
Okay, cool.
You ran up the stairs and threw that critical at this guy. So I remember you hit him.
Got it.
But I think you only threw the
Cool.
one, and then he turned and threw acid in your face.
I'll pick up the one
If
then,
you're
and
gonna
they'll.
throw- you can pick up another if you want, because you're right there by his body. He has
Uh-huh.
a dagger in his belt.
I'll pick up that one too,
All right, so you recover your dagger and his dagger.
and I'll end my
And
turn.
Hook shanks. He's like, "You're gonna fucking die! I'm gonna cut your knees off!"
Oh no!
Oh, creep, creep, creep. He chops deep into your leg, and you're gonna start bleeding on your turn if you're not healed. Let's see, go to lambs. They are not pursuing you. They have their daggers out. They're gonna hold their action. So if you come closer, Drossel, they're gonna stab you again, but they are not gonna pursue you. And it's your turn, Drossel.
All right. I am going over and getting my scimitar.
Okay. You move over and pick
And-
the scimitar.
Then I will end my turn.
Okay.
You just can't stop shooting.
And
Can't stop, won't stop.
shooting. Let me roll you some bleed. Oh no, you just take one. All right. You bleed from that awesome critical to your kneecap.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll my attack.
So I get an attack
Yeah.
opportunity, huh?
Yep.
You hit, and he swings. He also hits with a critical threat, not confirmed. He chops into your other leg.
For the same as the critical.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Ow.
Alright, now roll me a fortitude save. Let's see if you can stay standing. He just chopped you above both knees. He's using his fighting style of a little person to bring you down. Oh, and you fall to your knees.
I end my turn, but I can't.
Magnolia.
Okay. I would like to throw my magic stones at him.
Okay. So you still take that -4 for firing into a melee.
Good.
But your magic has a +1, so it'll offset that a little bit. Oh, hit! She rolled a 19, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck. Okay, well,
Nice.
I accidentally deleted the one button that gives me 3 at once. Don't be mad.
Okay. All 3 magic stones, though, slam into Hookshanks and splatter his brains all over the wall.
That's 2.
And
Steve
you
looks
guys-
around, not seeing any more
if
threats,
you-
and just
if
kind of
you
like
don't want to
collapses
slaughter
unconscious.
children, you are out of combat.
Yeah.
No, we do not want to slaughter the poor children. It's not their fault.
Okay?
Steve glances around the room, seeing there's no more imminent threats, passes out immediately.
Alright, you see Steve crumple to the ground in front of you, Magnolia, and he looks just fucked up.
Yep, I'm gonna do my last channel on everybody.
Alright, reaching into yourself one more time, you channel Rassel's power.
I'm also getting the kids. Sorry, guys. Got hurt.
You seem nice, lady, but your friend's a real asshole. He killed Johnny.
I don't really know him. Sorry. We didn't discuss this before we went in.
Listen, there was a lot of battle today. And our comrades fell, and your masters fell. But it's enough blood has been shed. You're free now. Run into the streets.
You want us to run into the streets?
Away from the master. You don't want this death to follow you. Trust me.
We'll wait here. If you manage to kill Gadrin, we would love to leave. But if we leave and he kills you, he'll hunt us down and beat us, even worse than usual.
He won't survive. He'll taste our blades.
Barely survived the Giggler. I don't know.
It was a rare off day for us.
What else? Where is he? What can we expect for him to have?
And you rolled me a diplomacy. You did. He's
I did,
below. He's below us. If you walk down the ramp, you can walk out to the ship down there, or you can walk under the building like you see in the other map there. He's through the small door. So the map to the right, which is underneath where you guys currently are.
Let's ransack the bodies first. Obviously not the children.
Poor Johnny. Alright, so you guys are looking through the bodies. See, I'm going to drag all that stuff into your inventory so you guys can just kind of go through it at your leisure. You can talk about what I put in there.
I'm taking that good post-combat nippy nap.
Okay, yep. I don't. Oh yeah, you're unconscious on the ground, so you're doing that.
Yep.
Let me
Yep.
find this guy's stuff.
Can I recover all my daggers besides the one I threw in the ocean?
Hey, but you're back up to 6.
5.
You just looted the
I
one
lo-
guy's corpse
Yeah,
for
but
dagger.
I lost 2 in the ocean. Oh no, I only lost 5. But that's 1 in the ocean. Why am I like?
Yeah, because you reeled one back in on my shoulder.
Yes, I forgot that one.
So on the halfling, you didn't find too much. He had 7 gold on him. On Gig,
Droskel's like pocketing everything.
say again.
No, I just went and got the kukri since I use that.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's get these bodies so we can go find if there's anything for use around here.
On Giggles, you find 20 arrows, a suit of chainmail, that flail, a composite longbow, which you have to have a +3 strength to even use. You also find 2 potions.
Can I roll to identify them?
I'm gonna
Sure. I'll take alchemy or knowledge arcana.
I'm gonna take this kit too.
You don't know what they are.
Oh, just, okay.
Well, unless you want to try.
Oh, there it is.
I thought we were doing potion by potion. You're good.
Oh, well, they're the same type of
Oh,
potion.
okay.
So. Hold on. Let me pull Yagrin up.
So I know what the second one is, so we're good.
And then you search Yagrin. Let's see. I'm going to drag this over. Let's see. On Yagrin, you find 8 crossbow bolts he has left. A light crossbow. You can pull the other 2 crossbow bolts out of Crimson if you want to. He had a dagger, but you already took that. Did you add that to your total, or do you want to drag it from the group?
Yeah, I'm good. I got the
I'm gonna
dagger.
delete that out of there then. You find a suit of leather. He had a thunderstone on him. He had a wand. He has a brass key and an iron key.
Let's take those keys.
Roll for the one.
You can. You check the runes on the wand with your knowledge arcana. And you find that it is a wand of acid splash with 27 charges remaining.
Who can use it?
Anyone who can use arcane spells. I don't think that's anyone. Or if you guys have
Use magic items.
use magic device. A wand is a static 20 to use.
I've got that. I've got, but Trish can't use wands.
She can, but
Magnolia
not
can't do.
arcane wands.
Oh,
Unless she did the same thing as
Um,
you, she'd have to roll a use magic device check,
I don't have that right now.
and she doesn't have that. So
I'll hold on to it.
okay, just drag it from the inventory.
Yeah. All right.
Does anybody else have any knowledge arcana or alchemy, so you can check the potions or no?
no, but I think do we see Gills drink a
You
potion?
did see him drink a potion, and some of his wounds healed, but you don't know if that was the same potion as these. For all you know, he had 2 different types of potions. So that would be a gamble. Maybe you want to experiment by feeding them to the children?
No.
I don't know.
Can I taste a little bit?
Okay. It doesn't taste bad. Nothing terrible happens to you.
I'm gonna drink one.
Okay. You drink one and you immediately heal 6 hit points.
Ah,
Now you're down to 1 potion. You see Steve crumpled in a heap over there on the floor. Probably.
I think this other one's a healing potion. Let's give it to Steve.
Oh, and I rolled a 9. I always roll high for Dave, one way or the other, I guess. Steve, you're conscious. You see that Crimson's fox face is close to your face, and he just fed you a healing potion.
Welcome back to the light. We have someone to kill. Get that
Thank
bull
you.
ready. And it's not children.
He looks over at you.
Is it?
We're pretty
Do we
badly
know
in-
where Lamb is?
He's in the boat.
No, they didn't say that. They said you see where the boat
Oh.
is. He's down there on that level below us. So it's the structure to the right that's actually sitting below this structure. The map is on the right, but... So when you were down there on that dock, that was the correct way to go.
We just fucked it up.
Yeah, basically.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's quickly run through here. There's a couple keys. Maybe we can find out what they belong to. Or do you think Lan might get away?
I'm going to take the mask off this bottom story.
If it's
Go ahead and move your...
below this area, I know those waters are horribly hard to swim in.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get out that way. Children, do you know what these keys belong to?
No, we're never allowed in any of the offices.
All right, where's the office?
Yargren's office is the door
I'm
he
sorry.
came out of. And he'll point you to this office here at the top of the stairs.
Let's run to the office real quick. Maybe we can find something to use.
Alright, you sucker.
You can see, to these ones, I'm going to, be like, sorry, I did not mean to yell so aggressively at you. I did not have time.
And just, guys, I don't have any more channels, just to let you guys know.
She looks exhausted,
Thank you.
having channeled so much godly power through herself.
You kept us alive. That's all that matters.
Alright, so when you get in there, Crimson,
And Andrew,
a wooden desk sits in one corner of this room, its side preventing the western door from opening all the way. The table is heaped with dozens of stale boards covered with chalk scrawls, while to the east a cabinet slouches against the wall.
I look cabinet.
If you're gonna check the cabinet, I will check this door. I'm gonna try the door.
That's the door is partially blocked. You think a
It's
small
what?
creature can fit through that door, but not somebody your size.
I didn't hear what you said. You said it's partially what?
Blocked by the desk.
Ah.
Unless you want, I mean, you can take a minute to move the desk between you guys. That's fine.
Oh, I
You
see.
take a minute to move the desk.
Do you wanna
go
try?
to the bottom story. You can see this is kind of like their storefront. A single desk sits in the middle of this room with a moldy chair pushed up against it. A small pile of ratty furs and straws heaped under the desk. You think this is probably where the dog was staying. A grimly foul-tempered cur named Blue.
Do we see anything the key belongs to?
Not so far, no. You can roll me a perception check. Maybe there's something hidden you don't see.
Let me look in here.
Okay, you don't see anything crimson. And there you see a pair of bunk
Do you
beds
see
sitting
anything?
against the far wall of this room on either side of a boarded-over window. Yep. So far, nobody sees anything hidden. Maybe there's nothing.
Yep. I'm gonna go through this door, see if there's anything on the other side of it.
Okay. You see a bunch of children huddled in the corner. When you open that door, the stink of this room just hits you in the face. It makes your eyes water. It's a mixture of fish and sweat. To the east, a large wooden trough holds a hideous mound of half rancid fish, seaweed, and brine. Filthy river water and fish blood stain the floor around this trough. A pair of wooden chutes lead from this trough through holes in the eastern wall into the larger chamber beyond. To the west, a desk and chair sit in one corner, while a tall cabinet sits in the other. It seems like a lot of the fish they're looking at or working with have been in the sun for some time. They're already half rotten.
Sorry for yelling at you, children. I did not have time to deal with you amongst being stabbed.
They just seem leery of you, and they're just continue to huddle in their corner. But none of them draw their shivs.
I'm
Let's
gonna
move
move
on.
around, give them a bit of a berth, and go check the desk.
The desk, and it seems like it's mostly just used to handle day-to-day transactions. So it makes it look like this place is legal. As far as the officials know, it is used to handle the day-to-day business of selling the fish slurry, which he's having the children make. And hey, guys, Aragon's the only one using the tower for those perceptions. Let's hit that sucker up. That way you don't know how well your character's looking. You don't find anything there. There's still the cabinet next to it, which you see is locked.
You said you found keys. That cabinet might be what they go to.
There's a couple keys. There's a brass key and a iron key. Let's try them both.
All right, so the brass key actually fits this lock perfectly. Inside of it, you find 6 small pouches of cash. In total, you find 100 silver shields and 200 copper pinches.
That's some loot. We can use it to buy more daggers. Let's move on.
Give me a second. So, from this room, these 4 children survived the fight. And if all the children survive the fight, you get an XP bonus for it. Huzzah!
Cool.
I suppose 4 of the 5 survived the other room, so I can give you some XP for that too. I don't know if Drossel should get this, but
He didn't kill all.
he didn't kill.
He's getting a reward for not killing all the
There you
children.
go. All right, so
Yeah.
you have explored the whole first floor of this place.
Let's go. Let's find this bastard. Make him pay.
All right, so you're gonna walk along there past the ship.
Yeah, trying to get to that lower door area, right? That's the way to go.
Yeah, so so you can see the pylons in the second picture. So like, I'm gonna walk your character, Crimson. From here on this is the tall pier. So this one's like 13 feet off the water. You use this one to get on the top of this ship. But this one, you see where the pylons are on the second map? This one passes the other one as it goes by it, but it's 10 feet above. And as you know, the bottom pier, the under pier, is not that stable.
Of course,
You think
yes.
you could
I know
probably
that from
hold
past
a
experience.
medium-sized character, but not one jumping on it from 10 feet away.
Let's be careful then as we go. Try to be cautious and quiet.
Let me double check. Have a rope. If we want to, tie that to some post we can get to on the ship.
Okay, yeah, the ship's got the 2 maps.
So we have to go down the ship.
We have to go down the ship to get to the lower pier. Is that correct?
You don't have to. You could also, like where Magnolia is standing, you could lower a rope and walk down the post onto the lower under pier.
That is currently my
You can do
plan.
that, or,
Let's
what
do
you
it.
thought you were saying, Steve, was coming onto the ship, tying something around the mast, then dropping down this way, which puts you over here.
I didn't know there was a gap that you could go down there.
Either way works.
I figured we were going to go down, tie it to something on the ship, run the rope because I have 50 feet of it.
Okay, either way, what do you guys want to do?
Or we could just walk down the ship. But who knows what's inside?
I'd rather go down the side here on this big post. With the rope, it should be an easy descent.
Work for me,
Okay.
maybe.
Steve wants to avoid the ship by coming down in front of it. If you guys want to take that plan, you can take 10. Climbing the rope's pretty easy. Unless you guys have big negatives in climb. Does anybody have super negatives to climb?
No.
-1, that's fine. Okay, everybody managed to climb that lower portion pretty easily. You all move carefully to avoid the spot where Crimson fell in last time. And you approach this door at the end of the walkway. I don't know if you want to be first.
Let's
Crimson,
move
or
quietly.
Steve, you can't stand there, buddy. That's the whole action.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I didn't know where that happened.
You rolled me initiative in the
Let's be
tower.
quiet if we can.
Oh, did I initiative? Oh, weird. Let's try this.
All right. So a couple of your rolling stealth checks. You come to the door. This door is strange. The door is only 2.5 feet square and is kept locked.
I'm gonna check the iron key.
Fits right in. So you stealthily turn the lock and the key with no noise. You open the door.
Yes.
Alright. So, it takes you a full move action. Well, I'll just... As I open the door, he's been waiting for you. Everybody go ahead and roll me some initiative. And while you're doing that, I'll give you room description, so when you get in the room, you know it's there. The air in this large room is chilly and stinks of the river, thanks to a huge opening in the floor that drops away to the river's shore 3 feet below. Several pilings emerge from the water to support the roof 8 feet above the floor, with mossy ropes slung between them. In 2 places, rusty manacles hang from the ropes over the water. 2 5-foot-wide walkways cross the hole to either side of the chamber, where a collection of old cabinets, lockboxes, and piles of clutter are strewn about. Chipped porcelain plates, a cracked goblet, badly rusted silverware, an old wooden shield with a crossbow bolt embedded in it, the odd dinged helm and other treasures litter the floor on this side of the chamber. 3 tables heaped with clutter stand amid this mess. In the southwestern corner, a wooden door provides access to a walled-off section. What are you doing here, you stupid bastards? Says Gadrin.
Does he see us? Obviously.
He saw the door open. I'll give you a perception check. We'll do the opposed deal here. Because you did roll pretty good, then you open a door and... So no, you stayed in the shadow of the door and he has not seen you yet. So he's just talking. Show yourself, fool. He'll hold his action. Magnolia, it's your turn.
I'll hold my action because I'm in the back and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, speak up just a little bit, honey.
Holding my action.
Okay. Drossel, the Child Slayer, what are you doing?
Is it dark in there, or
It is not.
is it
There's
well
not.
lit? What was
It's
that?
not. He's got lanterns up.
Okay. No shadows to kind of stay hidden in, or try to stay hidden in.
Not once you're in the room. The room is well lit.
All right. Shoot. Crimson's completely healthy. I'm the only one that's heavy. No. I'm
You're-
wounded. I'm okay. All right. I come in.
And you see Gadrin Lamb, a jaundiced corpse of a man. I'll send everybody a picture. Gadrin has survived to old age on the streets. He's bent and old. His eyes are yellowed and his skin is speckled from age. He's got a bald pate. His left leg is a pronounced limp as he shuffles about. His old skin can no longer stand the chafe of armor more significant than the padded armor he wears. Let's see. What the fuck do you want then? He says. As you step into the room. Oh, and it's a full move action carry to squeeze through that 2.5-inch door. Unless you want to try to speed it up by rolling me an escape artist check.
Escape artist check.
The door is 2.5, so it's kind of like squeezing through a window.
Right. Hold on here.
See, too bad you don't play a halfling. You just bop through.
Right.
All right, yeah, you badly fail, so it takes you the full move action to get through there. So you have either a move or a standard left. But he's going to take his held turn. Gadrin will, and try to hit you with a crossbow bolt. He whips a crossbow, and it's a little hand crossbow out from between his from his back there. Boom! Hits you. And
All
then you
right.
still have a movement or a standard, whichever you choose.
So I can do my full movement then.
Yep. Well, so,
All right.
hold on. You already did one movement, so you can do one additional movement. You can do 20 or 30 feet, depending on your armor.
All right.
I remember you. Didn't I leave you to rot in jail, you sorry bastard? All right, stop there, please.
Yep.
So, for our listening audience, Drossel's running along the 5-foot walkway to the north, and when he gets near the end of it, Gobblegut, the crocodile, comes up from the water and tries to grab his leg as a held action. Oops, it rolled both. Ignore the tail slap. Oh, the bite was a critical threat. Not confirmed. Okay. Gobblegut bites you for 6 damage and tries to grab you and drag you into the water, which he does. Bloosh! You guys see Drossel drug off the platform into the water. Crimson, it's your turn.
That's not
You see
good.
his gator come up, grab his leg, and just move back down with him.
I will try to.
I should have fed you to Gobblegut long ago, but he'll get his due yet. And you right-click on your the tower to whisper for future reference. All right,
I'm trying to move through here.
man. You mangle it so much, it takes you a double movement action. You try to do a escape artist to go through this thing fast. You rolled a critical miss, guys. You smash your forehead against it though, and you're kind of dazed for a second. Then you just like lumber through it and fall through to the other side. God, there we go. That's like 4, man. Where's the
There-
beef?
There's a crocodile in here. Just drug Driscoll into the water. Maybe it's child killers.
And Steve, you can't get through because he's blocking the doorway.
I know. So I move up, and I'm sad.
All right. Well, Gobblegut moved out of turn order because he drug you and he used his held action. So I'm not going to give him a second action this turn. All right. Gadrin sees you come through. And he'll be like, you? I don't remember you. What'd I do to you
You'll
then?
remember my blade. I'll carve it into you. You'll see.
Off. He fires his crossbow at you. And misses. The bolt embeds itself in the wall. Magnolia. Drossel. Magnolia steps forward.
All right, can I stab at Gobblegut?
You can.
All right, and
He's got a hold of your leg.
gotcha. I don't have to do a minus on anything, right?
You're attacking with 2 weapons with a -2 ability.
I'm just doing one.
No mind.
All right. Just a second here. Target Gobblegut. Why did it do 2?
I don't know. We'll just take the first roll, which is a miss.
Because you were also attacking yourself.
Oh, he was. Okay, so let's see. Okay, well, you missed yourself and you hit Gobblegut. You critically hit Gobblegut. All right, roll it.
All right.
Fucking more, baby.
Hack deep into the crocodile. And Gadrin's like, you'll pay for that. Why the fuck are y'all even here? How did you find me?
We had our ways.
Crimson, on your turn, he looks at you with piercing eyes. I don't remember hurting you, but
Sure.
maybe you should come on board as a partner. 50-50 split, love. Kill these fools for me and I'll pay you
I-
fair.
If you weren't such a scum, I might consider such an offer. I'll move a double movement to there.
Alright. Steve, what are you doing?
I'm gonna squeeze through
Okay, that's a movement.
and then step out. Yep, and then step out of the way for Magnolia to get through.
Okay, so you double move.
Yep.
Gobblegut is going to try to maintain the grapple. And he does.
Damn.
No.
So he gets.
Oh no.
He goes into a death roll. You guys just see the water in that central pit churning as Drossel is spun around and around and around and around, and just blood is filling that central spot. He's having his fun now, isn't he? I remember you, little weepy boy. He takes a 5-foot step up to the north, and he was talking to you, Steve. And he fires his hand crossbow at Crimson again. How'd you find me?
Fight and determination.
Come, Stevie. Tell your old Uncle Ham where you found me. How'd you get here?
Who's in there?
Oh, right, because you're...
It doesn't matter how we found you. It matters how we leave
Tell
you
that to him.
in pieces.
And he points down to the central opening where Drossel's like ripped up like a piece of meat. I'm gonna end your turn. He's just down there bleeding to death in the gator's mouth. Crimson!
I'm gonna move 5 feet forward, and I'll throw a dagger at him.
It misses and embeds in the wall, and he's like, "Oh, love, you should have took my deal to be my partner. Now you're gonna pay." And he whistles as a free action. Steve, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and shoot this guy in the face. Hopefully, lots.
Hit!
You'll die for what you did to my fiance.
You don't even remember her name, boy. I don't either. You struck him in the shoulder. He whistled. Gobbleguts will release Drossel and boil out of the water and try to take Crimson in. We're just looking at the bite here. Well, that's the one that critically missed. Oh, perfect 100. He misjudges the distance and he smashes through the boards. He takes 1d6 damage from the boards. I'm going to give him the dazed condition for a round. Crimson, you get an attack of opportunity as the crocodile enters your space but slams through those boards.
Sure. Track target.
All right, now I need a reflex save to see if you fall through the hole after him.
Oh.
Super good. All right, you easily take a 5-foot step away from the hole.
I learned from that.
All right, he fires again with his master hand crossbow, and he's dead next to the wall. And he's like, "Fuck! Hold still, Nancy." Magnolia.
I will try to shoot him with my arrow.
I am still curious how you found me.
A rascal brought me here. Suck a butt.
A rascal. People still worship him?
Yeah.
And your arrow goes wide. Drossel, make me a fortitude save to see if you start drowning.
Alright, hold
You're
on.
unconscious in the water, slowly sinking to the bottom and drifting out to sea. Oh! You guys see a ton of bubbles come up from the water. Make me an intelligence or healing check, whichever one you prefer.
Oh no.
A what?
Not you,
Intelligence?
you're unconscious. Intelligence
Yeah.
or
Oh,
healing
the-
check, whichever's higher. Crimson, you know that if you don't get to him within a round, he's going to drown. That was all of his air. If he keeps breathing under there, he will die. Steve, you don't notice anything. Well, that's not true. So your intelligence, you notice he expended all his air. You don't know that he'll die in one round. You didn't roll high enough. Did you want to roll a heal check or an intelligence check, Eddie?
Under duress.
Under duress? You don't have to. You can be like,
I
"Fuck
just
that
think
guy."
maybe Erastil would like to meet him.
Fair enough. So, oh yeah, with your heal of 22, you know that he just expelled all the air from his lungs. And if you guys don't get to him, he's going to drown. Crimson,
Sorry.
you just...
I can't save him. I think he's about to drown, but I don't have any rope. Is there any
you
rope
don't see a
around?
rope in the immediate vicinity.
Hell, that's rough. Is Gobblegut above the surface still?
Yes, you see Gobblegut is right there on top of the water. He is dazed, remember? From smashing through the boards.
I'll try to shoot him with I'll flick a dagger at him.
All right, so you're saying, fuck Drossel. I'm going to flick a dagger. I got it. I like it.
I don't have anything to save him, but at least he won't eat my crocodile.
Hit!
Is he aware of me? I think so.
He's not. He is dazed.
Do I get a sneak attack? And then,
I said he's not. Did you not hear me?
oh, he's not aware of me. Sweet.
He's not aware of you. He's
No, I
dazed.
got you.
You're killing me, Smalls. You could just roll your damage and roll a d8 in the window and it would be faster. You plunge your blade into Gobblegut, you throw it down, you hit him right in the back, and you can tell he is extremely injured. He's in that daze, like not daze, excuse me. You can tell he would be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Punch drunk or disabled?
He's like punch drunk.
Guys, that Driscoll's in trouble. I can't. I don't have a rope.
I don't either.
What'd you do with the rope? He's unconscious. You can't grab the damn thing. Steve, it's your turn. Are you going to dive down for Drossel, or are you going to shoot at Gadrin, the one who killed your fiancée?
I'm gonna shoot at Gadrin. He is within 30 feet, so we're gonna shoot him a little bit better.
Hit! You nick him for 3 damage, and he's like, "You bloody bastard, you'll pay for that. I don't regret killing your fiancée." Alright, so he's only got 1 action. Because he's going to dive down to the bottom. So there's like an enclosed tank down here where this water is. It doesn't actually connect to the river. That's why I haven't had Drossel be sucked away every round. So there's no actual egress down here for Gobblegut either, but he is under 10 feet of water now. What's up, Dave?
Dazed is similar to stunned, except you don't drop your stuff.
Yeah, I was only dazed for 1 round. So now he swims to the bottom of the enclosure here. I'll make you pay for what you did to me, Gator. And he fires again at Crimson. And Crimson dodges it barely. Magnolia.
Hopefully Ross will be with me this time, and I can shoot him in the face.
Hit! 6 damage. Your arrow buries in its side. He kind of wheezes and he's like, "Alright, love. Alright. Oh, Drossel. Drowns. Character death. Up 2. Shit. That's rough. Crimson. You see the water
I will toss
bubbles
a dagger.
Stop. Drossel, he's already dead, man. Damn.
I don't have to tell you about that, but it's another one for you on your slate. Gadrum, time for you to go. I'll feed you to that crocodile when I'm done.
You'll all be joining him. Alright, you flip a dagger at him and miss, clatters off his padded armor. Steve.
God damn it. Let me take the first one. We'll go there both hits.
Hit.
You'll die for what you said.
Now I'm getting right pissed off. And he whistles again. But Gobblegut, let's see. I'm gonna roll a will save. See if Gobblegut's morale holds. Gobblegut does not come up. Gobblegut stays at the bottom. Alright then. He starts limping away from Crimson. He's like, "Take this, you fucking bloody bastard." And he fires his hand crossbow. He's 10 feet away from Steve now on the catwalk. And it barely misses Steve, sticking into his armor but not penetrating flesh. Magnolia. He's now 15 feet in front of you.
I try to shoot, and yes.
Woo! You got a 19 and stuck him for 8 damage. Arassel is with you as you've killed all the big bads this time. And he goes down.
That's true. That's
and
true.
unless someone's diving in after the alligator, you're out of combat.
Yeah.
Okay. So I imagine you search Gadrin Lamb.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Alright.
Some cold-hearted bastard.
Okay, sorry. I was giving you guys XP.
Don't forget to take Driscoll out of that XP, man.
Alright. You find a very well-made looking dagger on his belt. His padded armor, all the damage that's been done to it, and you see it slowly healing itself. You find 10 hand crossbow bolts. You find an old brass key. You find a masterwork hand crossbow. And you see a rusty iron key on him.
Does it match the other one we have?
It is not a match. It is different.
I retrieve my dagger.
Okay. You plunge your daggers from the wall and from Gadrin.
I make sure that Gadrin's dead by slitting his throat.
Alright, you slit Gadrin's throat, just throw him on the floor. His body,
You notice-
he's definitely dead. Blood pools under him.
You look down and you
Okay.
see Crimson take some takes some paper out of his pack and he soaks it in Gadrin's blood and folds it into a origami fox and sets it on his face.
All right. When you explore this whole chamber, you see Gadrin's den, which is that small room to the bottom there. This foul-smelling bedroom seems to be a combination bedroom and study. A wooden bed with a lumpy mattress stands against the eastern wall, while a round table heaped with dirty plates, bread crusts, stained goblets, fruit rinds, and scuttled cockroaches sit nearby. At the foot of the bed sits a large strong box. A single rusty lock secures it, and a moldy ledger with papers rippling with moisture sits atop its lid. A sagging dresser, filled with moth-eaten clothes well past their glory days, is in one corner. What appears to be a wooden hat box surrounded by a small cloud of flies sits atop the dresser.
Do you want to try the key in that lock there?
The key works.
Let me look. I want to ensure that there's no.
Well, he already said he was doing it, so I'm just gonna put it in there. You find 7 doses of vermin repellent. So it's just disgusting smelling, but it keeps vermin away from you. It mainly consists of the piss of a larger predator. You find 20 doses of the drug Shiver, which is an illegal drug here. You know, you could probably turn those into the town guard and get some street cred or something. You also find the container they're in is a dark wood coffer. You figure it's probably worth about 100 gold.
Oh, very good.
Let's see.
Golia, can you look at this armor and this dagger and see maybe magical properties?
Sure.
Drowsel takes the armor.
All right. So he realizes that she's hearing voices. First of all, the dead are speaking. You see, the dagger is a +1 dagger. And you check over the armor and find that it is a +1 suit of padded armor.
Does anyone have a problem with taking this dagger?
Of course not. You seem to be fairly good with them.
Yeah, you're good with the daggers. Aww.
Maybe one of us tie the rope around me. I can maybe at least retrieve the body of that guy that killed those kids. What was his name again?
Child killer?
Why do you keep saying kids? It was a kid.
It wasn't for
I think he
lack of
killed
trying,
2 kids.
Was
No.
no. He only managed to kill one, not for lack of trying.
They healed the other one with their
Like I
cannon.
said, they stabbed me, they criticaled me before I even attacked them. So
But Drossel, the child killer, has fallen in his first thing. Note to those listening at home: maybe if you kill children in your first step, people aren't as willing to dive into the water with a crocodile to save you.
yeah.
Okay, so you searched his spot. Let me make sure I gave you everything. I did
With
not.
what we found earlier. I think
So the ledger on top of the strong box contains a remarkably... who speaks Varisian?
I do.
common.
Alright, do you have linguistics as a known skill?
Speak Parisian.
I know that. So you speak Varisian. Do you also have linguistics?
I do not have anything in linguistics.
Alright. Because you would need that to decipher this ledger.
Seems to be written in Parisian, different dialect or something.
Well, maybe next time we play you can read it because you leveled up this time. But we'll do that more off air in a minute. So in Gadrin's den, you find, and I'll just go down the list here, an adamantine arrowhead, a Cheliax's coat of arms, gold nugget worth about 100 gold, a crystalline vial, a fist-sized kraken scrimshaw, you figure is worth about 200 gold. You find Gadrin's ledger, which I already told you about. Let's not identify that until you actually read it. You find a holy symbol made of abalone shell of Shelian, who's the goddess of art and beauty. You find a miniature golden crown worth about 350 gold, a masterwork dagger with inscriptions, a masterwork shukrin, a narrow teak cigar case, an obsidian wand, if you want to try to identify that. You find an oil. You find an interesting brooch. It looks extremely valuable, but you think you've seen it before. If anybody has knowledge, nobility, you can roll me a check. You find a silver ring with an inscription. Dave, you see it's actually your fiance's wedding ring. Oh, excuse me, never mind. This is a different ring. That's the one you have to go buy back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, did the bastard have it all along?
No, this is somebody else's romance he broke up. You find a succubi ivory figure. This highly realistic and highly scandalous ivory figure is of two entwined succubus doing the no pants dance. But you figure the artwork and the ivory is worth 450 gold to somebody with a twisted sense of humor. You also find Zalara's Hero deck.
We should bring that back to her.
Okay.
And I
To
wrote
give those
those-
kids a new start, we should split the coppers up amongst them.
Don't mind if I take this masterwork dagger for now.
Give me just a second. You find, Magnolia, that obsidian wand is actually a wand of magic missile with 23 charges left.
Can I use it?
You can with a use magic device check. You also find an oil that you don't have identified yet if you want to try to identify that. Fail.
It's an oil of oil.
So far you think it is an oil of oil. Alright guys, before we close up, what'd you think? Second
I
session,
liked it.
we got a character death. We'll have to figure out you a character in the meantime, Carrie. Oh,
Yeah, I'll
man.
get back with you this week.
Last
Alright.
thing,
Yeah, that's
just
rough.
for like in character. My character. I believe we should split the coppers amongst the children, give them a fresh, good start.
How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I agree considering someone killed one of their friends.
Johnny! He killed Johnny!
Well, they didn't
Dear
fight.
God.
They didn't fight that first. They fought Driscoll in a fair fight with daggers alone, worth 200 copper, if you ask me.
Alright, so you guys give them 200 coppers. They seem really happy, and now that Gadrin's dead, they run off. So when we're off air, we'll go ahead and level up, and then next time you'll be a party of level 2, and eventually you'll meet whoever Carrie makes somewhere. I don't know if you guys want to explore this boat and see if Gadrin left anything. Maybe there's more clues to crimes he had or other things on this boat. Who knows? And I know you guys wanted to return the Hero deck to the girl. Oh, there's also the hat box. Did anybody want to check that hat box that had flies around it?
Remember, if you guys might want to grab my body because there's stuff on that.
Who wants to dive in with the alligator to check his body?
Not it.
I don't think they're getting you, Carrie.
I think
Hey.
it dies.
All right,
he has a
Maybe we
worm
can.
on it.
Maybe
Tim.
we can lure him
look
out
on my
with the.
inventory.
Yeah, he has a wand and stuff on him.
If you
There-
guys want to dive in there with a crocodile,
And
you
he has
can.
the fisher key.
Let's chum up this. Let's chum
Yeah,
up
they're
this
getting-
water with Gadrin's body. Maybe we can lure it to the surface.
I mean, really, it was only a wand of acid splash. It's not
Yeah.
that big of a deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it dies with you, bud.
Okay. So when we come back, you guys can decide. Oh, did you say you wanted to open that hat rack, Aragon, with the flies?
Yes, I'll open it up.
All right. Oh, I forgot. This is the poor district of Corvosa, just so you guys know.
Oh yes, the shingles.
You open up the hat rack, or the hat box rather, and inside is Zalaria's severed head.
Dun,
I'll
dun,
see you
dun.
guys
Zalaria.
next time. Zalaria, the one you got the quest from.
We're supposed to return her hero deck.
Halodeck.
Hallow deck.
Oh.
Oh, that's
See you
curious.
next time, adventurer.